TGIF. Anybody tell me what that is? TGIF. Thank Goddess. It's Friday. Oh yeah. Another week in the books, my friend. Another week. Another one bites the dust. We are moving through, almost through the month of January. Can you fucking believe it? We are almost through the month of January. Holy shitballs. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Get you put on tonight's free list. Like Eileen, who is on the free list. Thank you, Eileen. We are doing the full moon spell one more night because those of you who are in the know, y'all know that there are 3 nights of power to the full moon. We have the night before, the night of, and the night after. Those are the 3 nights of the gibbous moon. Okay. Now, technically, we're at, you have the waxing gibbous and the waning gibbous and stuff like that. But if you look astronomically, not astrologically, astronomically, and I'll explain the difference in a minute, the astronomics of it call the 3 days around the full moon apex as gibbous moon. Gibbous means full moon. So just so you know. And then, of course, there's several days before that are waxing gibbous, which is the moon appears full, but it's just not quite appears full. It appears mostly full, so it's getting fuller. And then you have the waning gibbous, which is it appears kind of foolish, full, but it isn't full. It's going away, so it's waning gibbous. So now you understand how it's working. So yeah, I'm good, Eileen. How are you doing? I'm getting my shares done. Invite your friends. All right, I'm getting my shares going here. I'm not doing as many shares as normal, but, or at least I say I'm getting my shares done. It's kind of giving me some grief. All right, we'll try this again. We'll try that. I'm having a hard time sharing this to groups. So we're just going to go boop, 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 boop. And we'll just call it good with that. All right. She listens, but she's too shy to talk. That's okay. We love you anywhere. Anyway, Eileen's friend. You know, you can always make a YouTube channel, Eileen's friend, and then you can put a fake name there, and that way people don't know who you are. J-Dog, have you subscribed and shared yet? How are you, Miss Elspeth? Are you feeling any better? What's coming through now? The chat? You subscribed and shared on YouTube. Sounds good, J-Dog. Putting you on the list. So we are going to begin tonight with Running with Wolves. Last night we ended it. Oh, my sharing the show. Yes, I did just a couple of them. That's it. I didn't do all my normal ones. But thank you for checking on that for me, Elspeth. But we are going to do a full moon meditation. All right. So we are going to enjoy a little bit of wolf moon meditative time. So at this point, I'm going to invite you. Thank you, Dee Dee, putting you on the free list. I'm going to invite everybody right now to find a nice, quiet, and peaceful place where you can relax and be free from distraction. You can sit or lie down in a comfortable position. You can close your eyes or keep them open, either way. And just begin to breathe deeply, breathing in and breathing out. Begin breathing. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. And as you breathe in with each inhale, draw in serenity. With each exhale, release any tension or stress and allow your body to become completely relaxed. Breathing in and breathing out. Visualize yourself in a mystical, moonlit forest. The ground beneath you is covered in a blanket of pristine snow, shimmering under the radiant light of the wolf moon. The air is crisp and invigorating, carrying the fresh scent of pine and the fresh, clean smell of winter. Above you, the night sky is an endless expanse of stars, with the wolf moon reigning supreme, casting a soft, silvery light over everything. As you stand in this tranquil landscape, you sense a gentle yet profound transformation. Your senses heighten. Your body becomes agile and responsive. Deep sense of freedom and connection fills your being. You realize that you are a wolf. You are now part of the wolf, embodying unity, strength, and instinctual wisdom. Begin your journey with your pack. Feel the snow crunching beneath your paws, the cold air caressing your fur, and the pulsing energy of the earth connecting with every step you take. Your senses are fully alive, attuned to every detail of the forest, the subtle shifts in the wind, and the serene stillness of the snow-covered landscape. As you run, you realize you are part of a larger community. Running alongside of you are your friends and your family, your loved ones, both present and absent, including those who have crossed the veil. The pack is a tapestry of souls, united by the energy of the wolf moon, moving together in perfect harmony. The joy of the run fills the air, a shared exuberance that transcends the physical world. Together, you explore the wonders of this moonlit realm. The snow glistens like diamonds in the moonlight. The mountains stand as silent guardians against the star-filled sky. And the forest around you whispers the ancient wisdom of the wild. the scents of nature surround you. The earthy fragrance of the forest floor, the sharp, clean scent of snow, and the resinous aroma of pine, each adding a layer to the rich tapestry of the night. As you, as a wolf, run with the pack weaves through the moonlit world. You feel an intense connection to the universe. The boundaries between yourself and others blur, and you run as one with the pack, a harmonious blend of life and energy beneath the watchful eye of the full moon. Eventually, the pack slows, and you find yourself alone in the center of a moonlit clearing in the forest once more. And the transformation gently reverses, bringing you back to your human form. Standing beneath the wolf moon, you feel its radiant energy beckoning you and inviting you to partake in a sacred ritual. With reverence and intention, you begin the drawing down the moon ceremony. You raise your arms towards the moon, palms facing into the glowing orb, and feeling the silvery light envelop you. The energy of the moon flows into you, pure and potent, merging with your own energy, filling you with divine light and power. You are a conduit, a vessel for the moon's energy, drawing it down to the earth, to your heart, and to your very soul. As this private ceremony concludes, you feel transformed, empowered by the energy of this wolf moon. With gratitude, you lower your arms and take a moment to honor this sacred connection. Now it is time to return to your physical surroundings. Feel your fingers, your toes, and when you're ready, gently open your eyes. You are back, carrying the powerful manifesting energy of the wolf moon within you, ready to bring your dreams and intentions to life. Remember, the strength and unity of the pack and the divine energy of the moon are always with you, guiding and supporting you on your journey. How did that feel to you guys? Did you enjoy that meditation? I always enjoy things like, running in nature, running with the wolf pack, things that we can do through visualizations. Beautiful and wonderful thing when we can do that, So we haven't done this in a little bit, but we're going to go ahead and do it tonight. Oops. Why is that up? Hold on. We'll take that down. There we go. We are going to do our pick 3. We haven't done that in a little bit. Hello, Pauline. Yes, like, subscribe, and share if you would like to get on the free list. Let me know that you've shared on your honor. So thank you, Pauline, adding you to the free list. The people who are currently on the free list. Of course, we have tippers or skippers. So Christine Native Love has skipped to the top of the list, being a tipper. Thank you very much, my darling. And those who are on the free list are Eileen, Elspeth, J-Dog, Dee Dee, and Pauline. So if you did not hear your name, it's because you have not told me that you have liked, subscribed, and shared yet. Hey, Heather, how are ya? It has been a minute. Where you been? What you up to? How's life? Hello, Belinda. How are you, dear? I'm adding you to the free list. All right, take your pick. 1, 2, or 3. Or 1, 2, and 3. Surviving, huh? Well, that's better than the alternative. The alternative is not surviving. And nobody likes that alternative. So yes, use your intuition. What are you drawn to here? 1, 2, or 3, 1, 2, and 3, 1, 1 and 3, 2 and 3, 1 and 2, 1, 2, and 3, whatever. Take your pick. There are no rules here. Eileen is a tipper. Tippers are skippers. Thank you, Eileen. All right, everybody take your pick. All right, here we go. We're going to start turning these over now. So all of you who chose number 1, let's see what you got. Ooh, we got the 6 of Cups. All right, this is the nostalgia card. This is and sometimes it's the shadow work card. Sometimes it's the, kind of go back to being that little inner child. What I'm really picking up with this one, though, specifically, is that you need to find a way to return to your first love. Those of you who picked number 1, you need to find a way to return to those things, your first love, those things that you used to love, you used to enjoy, they used to excite you, So it just return to those things which, as you were a child, used to be like, oh man, that's so much fun. I really enjoy doing that. Go in and return to yourself. Look back on the things that you've enjoyed and return to your first love. Return to those things which guide you, which motivate you, which excite you. Okay. So number 2, let's see what this is. Ooh, we have the ultimate independent woman here. Okay. The 9 of Pentacles. All right. This is, what? Don't wait on anybody else. Do it yourself. You are good enough and you're strong enough and you can do this your darn self, okay? Don't wait for everybody else to come along and offer their support or this or that or the other thing. No. Do it. Just get it done. If other people want to help you while you're doing it, that's fine. If they want to pick up and follow your lead because you've decided you're going to pick up and do, and they're like, oh, I feel guilty, I need to pick up and do too. Let them, okay, come along the journey. We're going to pick up and do together, but I'm not waiting on you to pick up and do. I am going to just do. Heather, thank you for liking and sharing. I will put you on the free list. All right. So how are these resonating for you guys so far? Let's see who all picked number 3. You guys get the drama card. Okay. Because we all need 50 million people to tell us what to do and how to do it, don't we? I mean, how else are we supposed to function without other people in our lives telling us that that's the way it should be done? Goddess forbid we actually have our own original thoughts and original ideas and original plans and things that we might want to fucking do for ourselves. All right. We just need everybody to tell us what to do and how to do it. Without that, I don't know how any of us would function. All right. Can we say sarcasm, boys and girls? Oh, yeah.
Emotional damage.
Yeah, that's what comes from everybody and their brother telling us what to do and how to do it. All right, you know what? They mean well. Sometimes, most of the time. I don't know. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. But most of the time they mean well. Most of the time people are trying to be friends and they're trying to help us and, oh, you should do it this way. And they're not trying to make us, frustrated or wanting to throat punch them or fall down on our face or anything like that. They're not trying to do that. They're just trying to be helpful. So do your best to remember that homicide is a crime. Okay. Throat punching people is probably not your best option. All right. Just take a minute to breathe. Don't throat punch. It's okay. You can get through this. I believe in you. All right. Just say, you know what? Thank you. I will take that under consideration. Thank you for your input. I will think about that. Oh, I appreciate your perspective. Thank you. I will think about that. There is nothing wrong with telling somebody you're going to think about it. You know what? If you thought about it for 0.02 seconds, you thought about it. Didn't mean you put great thought to it. You don't necessarily need to. You thought about it long enough to realize no fucking way. But in telling somebody, you know what? Thank you for your opinion. Thank you for your input. I will consider that. I will think on it. Or let me get back to you on that or something like that. But you don't have to just give in to what everybody tells you what you should be doing. Okay? Be gracious. Recognize they're not trying to be the asshat that they're being right now. They're not being an asshole on purpose. Okay? They actually think they're being helpful. Not unlike those people that show up at knocking on your door telling you you're going to go to hell unless you let in the Pastafarian God. I don't know. Take your pick. All right. So there we go. There's that. All right. So Christine. Hello. Am I frozen? I am frozen. I didn't realize I was frozen. Why does it always make me freeze up on a dumbass face like that? Seriously, every fucking time I freeze up when I'm making some dumbass. Watch it freeze when I do this. It didn't freeze. Why? Inquiring minds want to know. All right, so Christine, thank you for your donation. This is for you, money spell. So here we are. Money unto thee, abundant wealth, and 3 times 3, with harm to none as it finds its way. May your wealth increase every day, with free will to all and harm to none. As we will, it is now done. So mote it be. All right, so Miss Christine, what did you want your reading on today, please, love? As a tipper, you get to actually ask a question. Christine's like, facts. I know. It's always fun when everybody tells you how you should be doing, how you should be living your life. Love and relationship. Okay, so are you looking for love? Do you have a... if you're asking about the love and relationship specialty reading, that is a specialty reading. Okay, so if you're looking for like a question regarding love, then just ask your question. So what is your question regarding love, Christine? Okay, so you wanted a general love reading or you wanted a general reading? And Eileen, you're going to be up next, so be aware. So Christine, what is it? General love reading or general reading? And if it's a general love reading, you let me know if you're in a relationship looking for love or have a person of interest. General. Okay. You got it. All right. Oh. All right, Christine, carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. It is time for you to kind of learn to start to delegate and use your head to rule instead of following your heart all the damn time, okay? Christine, you're a free spirit, and we know this, and we love this about you, and we know how you'd like to flit and float, and, well, what is it that, from The Sound of Music, I flit, I float, I fleetly float, I fly. That's you. That's you. You flit, you float. You're like a freaking butterfly, okay? Hello, God's daughter. But you need to let your head be in charge, okay? You need to let your head make some of these decisions. You need to start delegating stuff. You need to stop feeling like everything is somehow all your responsibility, that it's somehow all on your shoulders, okay? Ask for the help that you need. Learn from other people, different techniques and things that you can use and do so that you're not constantly fighting up against the weight of the world being on your shoulders, if that makes some sense, Christine. Okay. But you are literally making yourself responsible for everything and everyone, including other people's well-being, which, you know what? It's not up to you to set yourself on fire to make somebody else warm, Christine. Okay. You need to turn around and delegate some of these responsibilities that you don't need to be holding. Give some of the responsibility back to the people that you are taking on their emotional well-being as part of your responsibility. Give that back to them. Their well-being is on them. Their well-being is their responsibility. God's daughter, if you would like to get a free reading, like, subscribe, and share, and I will put you on the free reading list, my dear. Christine, I'm glad it resonates with you. Yes, you needed to hear this. You do not need to set yourself on fire to make everybody else warm, okay? That's a very important concept for you to get through. Your life is for you, for your family, the things that you need to prioritize. You know what I mean? Meanwhile, their lives, they need to figure themselves out somewhat, okay? You can give them a handout, you can give them a helping hand, but give from your abundance, not from your need. Your family comes first. Don't forget, if you want to get on the free list, guys, like, subscribe, and share. All those who donate, you guys will get to be able to ask a question. You will skip the line for the free reading list, and you will get a free money spell, which we're about to do for Eileen money spell. So, Eileen, did you want the full moon spell manifestation, or did you want a reading for your donation, my dear? So, for you, Eileen, money unto thee, abundant wealth, and 3 times 3, with harm to none as it finds its way. May your wealth increase every day, with free will to all and harm to none. As we will, it is now done. So mote it be. All right, God's daughter, adding you to the free reading list, my dear. So, Eileen, did you want a reading, or did you want the full moon spell for your donation? Okay, I'm taking that as a reading. Will my friend from long ago be able to meet up with me on my trip south coming up? Let's see. Starting off promising. Yeah, looks like a good time had by all. Looks very positive for that. Your friend will absolutely be able to meet up with you. The only thing that I can see as a holdback is that your friend sometimes has this way of making plans and commitments, but not always, and there I go freezing up again, making plans and commitments, but not always following through with them. Your friend has the ability to get there, will have the money to be able to do it, the wherewithal, the time, everything, all the circumstances will be there for your friend to be able to do it. It is going to end up being their decision, okay? So they will be able to, it's just they're going to have to follow through, if that makes some sense, okay? Elspeth, my dear, what would you like your reading on, my darling? And then we're going to get into the free reading list here in a moment. So if you guys like, subscribe, and share, you'll get a chance to get a free reading, which the free reading tonight is just what is the full moon message for you this month? What is your full moon message? Now, I will say, anybody who finds me on Twitch, I'm the Witch Coach on Twitch. Anybody who finds me on Twitch and comments from Twitch will get to be able to ask a question tonight. I am new on Twitch. Ooh. Elspeth, are you here? Okay, J-Dog and Dee Dee, are you two here? Elspeth will try to come back to you in a minute and see if you show back up. J-Dog and Dee Dee, are you guys here? Ah, there's Elspeth. We have some, are you asking about the lawsuit that I read on last night? Or did you miss that reading entirely? I did the spell for you. I don't know if you missed the reading entirely, because I think you might want to ask a different question. Okay, so the answer to that one was that it seemed like you were on the defense on whatever's going on with this, that you're going to be able to adequately defend yourself and come out okay from this, but it's not going to be anything that anybody wants. There's going to be a lot of hurt feelings at the end of it. So you'll come out okay, but there's some butt hurt. Hello, Coriander, adding you to the free list. So did you have a different question you wanted to ask then, knowing that? I'm sorry, Elspeth. It's not the perfect answer, but that was the answer I got last night. So I figured I'd give you a chance to ask a different question, or if you want me to read on it again with you present, we can see where it's at. Hi, Mina. Like, subscribe, and share, and I can put you on the free list, my darling. What about your job, Elspeth? Meanwhile, looking to see if J-Dog and Dee Dee are here. J-Dog, are you here? Dee Dee, are you here? All the GS going to shit that I go to all days. That does not make sense. Are the GS going to shift that I go to all days? Okay, so I'm guessing, are your supervisors going to let you go on days? That's what I'm picking up. All right, so what I'm seeing here is that they are going to push back. Okay, so it's like you're going to want to go on days, and they feel like Look, I hate to say this, Elspeth, but you have created a little bit of a can-do kind of persona at work. You've always been that person that, well, we can ask Elspeth, she'll do it. Well, if we push back on Elspeth, she'll do it. If we push hard enough on Elspeth, she'll do it. Okay? And what I'm saying here is that you're going to get a little bit of that pushback, but if you can stand your ground and stand up to them and like, I really need this, or I'm not going to be able to work, then yes, you'll be able to do it. If you do not stand your ground, they will try to push back and win the war of attrition with you. Okay? Because in their experience and in the past, every time they've done that and you've like, I need to do this, they'll be like, well, can you do this just for a little while longer? Just a little bit. You know, you're going to have to be like, I'm sorry, my health I cannot do. I am not able to do the overnights right now. Unless you really want to do it, you're going to have to stand your ground and say, hell no, we won't go. Okay? That's going to be the context. And without that, they're going to push back. Yes, be assertive, but be politely assertive because it's your work. I get it. Okay. All right. Last call for J-Dog and Dee Dee. Pauline and Belinda, are you guys here? Let me know y'all are here. J-Dog and Dee Dee, last call to let me know y'all are here. Pauline and Belinda. Pauline and Belinda, are you guys here? Hey, Belinda's here. There we go. How about Pauline? All right, Belinda, let's see what your full moon message is this month. Well, Belinda, it looks like you've been going into this like wash, rinse, repeat kind of thing. Ah, Dee Dee, there you are. Okay. So we'll get you done in a minute. You're in this kind of cycles thing going on right now, Belinda. It's like every time you turn around, it's like everything's just repeating all over again. Dee Dee, with the freebies, it is just whatever that freebie happens to be that night. So tonight is whatever your full moon message is. If you want to ask a question, you can donate. But other than that, you know, it is a free reading, basically. So whatever all I choose to do. But Belinda, I'm seeing that you need to, rather than just try to constantly be reacting to these cycles that you're going through, you're going to need to face into them. You're going to need to get aggressive on these cycles. And you're going to have to face into the actual problem, into the actual issue, and make some different choices in order to move yourself out of this season of cycles, is what I'm going to call it. Okay? It just seems like everything is like it's wash, rinse, repeat. Wash, rinse, repeat. Wash, rinse, repeat. Wash, time to make the donut. All right, you're going to have to do something different. Okay, instead of wash, condition. There's a change. Let's get out of this cycle. All right, so Belinda, to get out of this cycle, you're going to have to face into the problem. Face into the issue. Instead of just reacting. What do you mean bullshit? But you're going to have to get out of this cycle, okay? You're going to have to face into the problem, make some different choices. You can end the cycle, but you're going to keep into it until you actually make that cognitive choice. That's how you feel? Phil? I don't know. What, I'm not sure what you mean. That's how you feel. I'm guessing you mean that's how you feel. Oh, that you're going through that bullshit cycle again and again and again. Okay, now I get it. All right. So yeah, you're going to have to face into it, recognize why am I going through these cycles all over again, and face into the problem and make a different choice. Cognitive behavioral change, my friend. All right. Otherwise, you're just going to keep repeating, and that's going to be no fun for you. More bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. Okay. So I hope that helps and blesses you, my friend. Gets you out of this cycle. All right. Dee Dee, let's see what we have for you. What is your full moon message? Dee Dee, during this moon cycle, some major changes are coming your way that are actually going to force you out from your comfort zone. Okay. And you're like, but I haven't been all that comfortable. Yeah, but you haven't been necessarily embracing change either. Okay. Basically, the universe is about to 2x4 your ass. All right. So brace for impact. All right. Brace for impact. Brace for impact. All right. Dee Dee, the universe is going to slam you upside the head with its virtual 2x4 and say, all right, time for you to get a move on. You are going to have no choice but to actually have to do things differently, to have to move things forward. Okay. But once you start getting on this path, you are going to find that this new path, while getting hit in the head with a 2x4 wasn't all that fun, this new path definitely has a lot more potential for abundance on it, has a lot more potential for growth on it, and you can go far and go great places. All right. Just that process of getting knocked out and knocked off of the tracks that you're on right now is going to be painful, but it will be worth it in the end. Okay. So cuss me out all you want. Fucking Shiya told me that fucking 2x4 is going to hit my fucking head and it fucking hurts and I don't like it. And then later just come back and say, yeah, you know what? Fucking Shiya was fucking right. Okay. Hey, Courtney Ashton, how are you? And hey, Chris Cole, how are you? Like, subscribe, and share, ladies, to get on the free list. All right. Anybody who finds me, the Witch Coach, over on Twitch gets to ask a question. All right. Pauline, let's see what the universe says to you. God's daughter, you do not get to ask a question unless you donate. Okay, so if you would like to donate, you can ask a question. If you don't want to donate, then you're going to get the, what is your full moon message? Okay. And I haven't even called your name yet, so be patient. Okay. People who are not patient get deleted, because the way I see it is I'm doing something for free. So you guys can have a little grace on it. You know, it's like, you know, grace is a thing. Pauline. Ooh, starting off good. Pauline. I like this. First of all, we're starting off with the 9 of Cups, which is, of course, my favorite thing there. If you build it, they will come. That basically goes really well with everything else that's here. You need to go back to having a little bit of fun. Okay. You need to build like a retreat or a fun time for your friends. Be it like, let's invite everybody over for tea. Let's have a tea time, you know, not like 4, but like tea, like drinking tea. Hold on. Let me do my refined. I got my pinky out. Pardon me, do you have any Grey Poupon? No, I don't want you to poop on me. No, Grey Poupon. No, it's yellow. No, it's not gray. I don't want gray crap in a jar. It's Grey Poupon. No, it's not gray and you don't poop on anything. It's a fucking, never mind. You know what? I'm just going to go back and have my tea. I know. It's my little monologue with Grey Poupon. Chris putting you on the free list, my dear. But basically, yeah, create something fun. Create a little mini adventure, whether it be an escape room or let's go out and have a girls' day and go antiquing, and or let's have a tea and make little watercress sandwiches, or You know, my favorite, cucumber sandwiches. I love cucumber sandwiches. A little cucumber, dill, and the spreadable cream cheese. And you put them on the bread and you cut all the crust off. Hey, Bridget. I love it. It's one of my favorite things to do. Okay. So tea, cucumber sandwiches, have the friends come over, but you need to have a little bit of you time to where you're kind of like get to be the hostess. You get to be the center of attention. You need that time, Pauline. You need that little bit of center of attention time. You need for people to come to you. You know what? Host a party. Have a very merry birthday to you. Yeah. Okay. Have a party. Yes. The free list is for free readings, and the free readings are my choice of reading. So it's a general in this case. But that is correct, God's daughter. But anyway, Pauline, get out and have a little fun and let things be centered on you. Let things be focused on you for a little bit. You deserve that. And you need that little bit of recognition. There's nothing wrong with that. We have gotten trained in our world that, oh, you know, if we turn around and toot our own horns or anything like that, you're a narcissist. Okay? No, it's okay to have a little bit of pat on the back, a little bit of recognition. Okay, it's okay to want to be in the limelight. A narcissist is somebody who doesn't see and doesn't care about the feelings of other people. You can see and care about the feelings of other people and still prioritize yourself and still do the things that you need to do for you without being an asshat to everybody else. Okay? So yeah. And yes, you are on the free list, God's daughter, but I am about this close with as much of a distraction as you're being, while I'm trying to focus in on other people and give them their time because they've like subscribed and shared, and I'm focusing on them and giving them time and stuff like that. And you're like, what about me? What about me? What about me? What about me? What about you's about to get banned? Okay. I am really close to that because you are being very Karen-y right now. Okay. So because of that, I am putting you further down on the list. You are going to the end of the list at this point. All right. Now, granted, that's not very far. It's only a few people down. But that is, I don't appreciate rudeness. Okay. And what you're doing and how you're approaching it is very rude. Not just to me, but to the other people that I'm reading for. You're turning around and do the narcissistic thing like I'm the only one in here and I'm the only one that matters and I'm important and all this other stuff. Honey, you are just as important as everybody else that's in here. Not one iota more, not one iota less. Okay? So turning around and being a problem and a distraction while other people are getting their reading and saying me is making you a Karen. All right? So don't do it anymore. Today is the last time I will ever warn you about this. Because if you come in here doing this again in the future, I'm not even going to address it. I'm going to insta-ban. Okay? Now, I love you. I'm glad you're here. I find you valuable and you're a beautiful soul. But not all attention is good attention. And at this point, you're not getting good attention from me. Okay? Thank you, Bridget, adding you to the free list. Heather and Coriander, you guys let me know you're here. Meanwhile, Pauline, I hope that helps and blesses you. Heather and Coriander, are you guys here for your free readings? Coriander's here. All right, we'll start with you, and then we'll do Heather after that. If Heather's here. Heather Jones Harmon, are you here, my dear? Coriander, what I'm seeing here for you is that you have a world of possibility. All right, you have a lot of potential within. But in order to unlock that potential, you need to be, and I don't understand exactly what this is, except maybe therapy, because I'm seeing that you need to be under supervision of somebody. And that might be a therapy thing to unlock your potential, to undergo and be under the supervision of an experienced therapist. Okay? Is what I'm feeling like will really help you unlock the joy and the potential that you have within you, that right now you are just super struggling. Okay? So being under the direct care of, I'm seeing an older male, very experienced in his field, who's able to sit and listen and help and unlock your potential. Because you've got a lot of potential here, and everything that I'm seeing is showing a lot of potential, a lot of things open, but you need to get somebody this older. I'm seeing an older male therapist, okay? Because I'm seeing it as a professional. So this is either a psychologist or a psychiatrist. I'm not sure which one, but it is an older male, very, very strong in his field. He knows his shit, okay? And he will help you unlock. And what I'm seeing is that there's like some locked up hidden traumas and hidden memory traumas, Coriander. I'm not sure what that's about, but I'm seeing that there are things that some of your gifts and stuff and whatnot are locked behind these hidden traumas or these recessed memories, if that makes some sense. But you need to be able to work through some of those in order to unlock your full potential. So seek out that psychiatrist, psychologist, it's an older male. Literally, I'm seeing white hair. And I'm not necessarily seeing a whole lot right here, but like fuzzy right in here, really fuzzy here. Okay. And I'm seeing like the white comes down into this. Now, this might still be like black or salt and pepper or whatever, but I'm seeing the white comes down into the side piece here, the sideburns. So look for that. Hopefully, Coriander, that helps and blesses you. Heather, you're here. Excellent. Let's do yours. Chris Cole and Bridget Smith. You were seeking healing today. Well, if this wasn't the universal confirmation for you. Heather, for you, we start off with the 6 of Wands. You will fucking conquer this. Then coming up with the 4 of Pentacles and then on to the 3 of Wands. So I really like this message for you, Heather, because it's saying that whatever it is that you're facing right now, you're going to get through it. But then it tells you how to get through it, okay? How you get through it is by playing your cards close to the vest. All right, this particular card comes with a song from the late, great Kenny Rogers. You got know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, and know when to run. You never count your money. While you're sitting at the table, there'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. All right, what does all that mean? That means that you don't let people know what your plans are. Everything goes into... Is there a recording when I'm playing, when I talk, because you're hearing 2 people? No, there's just a background music. So I don't know why you're hearing 2 people, but no. Unless you're listening to it in 2 places. How strange, Bridget. Let's see, that's... Nope. 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 And that's muted, so nope. You're working on walking away. Well, there you go. But basically, you need to put a lot of things into the category of none your business, all right? What you doing? Stuff. What kind of stuff? My stuff. What kind of stuff is your stuff? Stuff that matters to me. Well, what kind of stuff is that? My stuff. Details? No. Got any plans? Yeah. What are they? My plans. Well, what are your plans? They're my plans. To do what? My stuff. What kind of stuff? Stuff I'm interested in. Does it feel like we're going in circles here? Yeah. You gonna tell me anything more? No. Why? Because it's my stuff. It's not your stuff. My stuff. My plans. What I'm doing. Okay? Worry about yourself. Stay in your own lane. This my lane? That's your lane? Mine, yours, mine, yours, mine, yours. That's how this works. See? All right. As you play those cards, Heather, close to the best, walking away, as you say, okay, then those opportunities that other people have been stealing from you won't be stolen. You will be able to bring those opportunities for you home to make the things work right for you, okay? Because what's happening is when you're sharing your business with everybody else, you have what's known as joy thieves, okay? They're like, oh, Heather's got that opportunity? No, I'm going to do that. No, I want to do, no, I don't want Heather to, I want to do that. That's my thing. Because no, anything she can do, I can do better. I can do anything better than her. All right. Oh, I see a Heather there. She's going to let her ship come in. Anything she can do, I can do better. I can do anything better than her. Okay. So they're getting in there and they're like either, okay, I can do it better, or how dare that bitch actually get some going on for her. If I can't do it, she can't do it. I'm going to kill that for her. All right. Yeah, I'm going to sabotage that, because if I can't have it, if I can't have all the good stuff, well, sure as fuck, Heather ain't having the good shit. Okay. Jealous little twats. All right. Oh, I'm sorry. Twunts. That's when twat and cunt, neither one of them is strong enough. So you got twunts. And so, okay, so you got twunts. So jealous little twunts. And you can tell those jealous little twunts to shove it up their hoo-has, okay? Because the more you keep your shit to yourself, Heather, the more opportunities you'll be able to collect on and start letting your life go up, 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 while all those little twunts are going. And you're just like, bye, twunts. They see me rolling. Okay? You see what I'm saying? Ride your ride. They see me rolling. Hey, what's your name? Daisy. Daisy who? They see me rolling. All right? You just get out there and you roll your lane, girl. All right? But don't let them know where you're going until after you've gotten there, put your name on the parking space, and gotten the deed to the building. Okay? That's how that works. You can keep the mental, you know, how they talk about, Heather, how they talk about quiet quitting, like in the workplace, to where you're doing what you need to do to get your paycheck, but you're not going the extra mile anymore. You're not going above and beyond anymore. Okay. All that sort of thing. Hello. Good morning, Michelle. Hi, Tori. I see that you're on the list, but, that's something that you can do when you can't completely walk away. You can at least do the minimum effort. Okay. You can do the gray rock thing. You can do the minimum effort, doing what needs to be done to survive, to get by. And then when you can walk away, do so. But meanwhile, you know, stop putting in the extra time. Stop putting in the extra effort for why make somebody else a priority when you're just an option to them. Okay. Makes sense? I am Michelle. Thank you. Like, subscribe, and share to get put on the free list. All right. Well, then that's all you can do, Heather. Keep it to yourself. Keep all your plans to yourself. And like I said, don't let anybody know where you're going until you've already gotten there. Put your name on your parking space and gotten the deed to the building. All right, Tori, you are up next. Thank you for donating. Let's do and tippers or skippers. Anytime you guys donate, you guys move up the list. So Tori, for you, we have your money spell. So here we go. Ready for this? Here we are. Money, money unto thee, abundant wealth, and 3 times 3. With harm to none as it finds its way, may your wealth increase every day. With free will to all and harm to none. As we will, it is now done. So mote it be. Then work on keeping it more private, but you gotta play your cards close to the vest. Everything falls into the none your business category. Tori, what is going on with your health, you ask? Okay, now as you well know, health readings, I always advise you to listen to your medical professional, okay? First of all, what I'm seeing is a great deal of exhaustion, okay? There is a lot of exhaustion. You're like, I don't know why, but I keep wanting to say something like a RSV, like a long COVID RSV. I'm seeing energy levels are tanked through the fucking floor right now. Okay. But a lot of this is an emotional dynamic too. Okay. Because I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but our emotional thing affects our physical body. All right. So what I'm seeing for you right now, Tori, specifically, is that you're in this weird loop. You're in this point to where your physical body is fucking up on you. You're tired, you're exhausted, and now you're sick and tired of being sick and tired. And that's making you even more sick and tired, and it's taking your immune system down. And you just got over the flu, so your immune system's fairly low. Stuff like that. I definitely am seeing that maybe having a little bit more emotional support will help you for sure. But I'm also seeing that anything that you can do to like, I don't know if I'm feeling like this is thyroid or hormonal, but I'm definitely seeing a lowered immune system, ongoing tiredness, ongoing worn out kind of issues. And I do think that there is something that is impacting your immune system. So anything that you can do to work on your energy, your immune health, possibly even some vitamin D. Talk to your doctor about things that will kind of help bring your energy levels up. Even maybe some Wellbutrin or what have you might even help. Michelle, like, subscribe, and share if you want to get put on the free list, my dear. And once you do, I will put you on the free list and I'll let you know when it's your turn. Two kids and the flu. I'm definitely feeling a compromised immune system. I'm not specifically picking up an anemia. Everything that I'm feeling is screaming that like your immune system has like, okay, let's take a Star Trek analogy, shields, okay? I would be at the point, Scotty down in the bottom of the vessel going, we're only at 13% shield, Captain. I'm giving her all she's got. You're going to have to do something. We need some more dilithium crystals, Captain. All right? That's what I'm feeling like. That's kind of like what your immune system is down in your gut and stuff doing. So I'm seeing that things that you can do to work on increasing your immune system will be a huge boon, okay? Because you're down, your dilithium crystals need some serious charging, girl, okay? And if you happen to run into the Romulan fleet between now and space dock, you're fucked. All right? So if you run into anything like a COVID between now and when you can get that fixed, then it's going to wham, 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 Wham! Do you want some more? Okay, Shirley. Wham! Shirley. Boom! Get a hold of yourself. Get a hold of yourself. Get a hold of yourself. Anybody can anybody tell me what scene I am kind of emulating right there? Anybody? You're not dying. You're not dying. I'm just seeing like this massive immune system dip. Okay. So anything like echinacea, golden seal, ask your doctor, anything that's immune system boosting, energy boosting, and it just feels like there's an imbalance somewhere, and that imbalance is really hitting you. God knows. Okay. I will give you a better hint on this thing. Okay. I'm going to set the scene. Imagine hysterics. Somebody in absolutely hysterics. Oh, I'm gonna die. And this famous comedian goes up and grabs her, shakes her, and slaps her. Get a hold of yourself. And then there's this whole line of people. Get a hold of yourself. Wham. 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 Anybody can tell me. I'll let you ask a question. If anybody can tell me what 80s movie that's from. Yeah, I'm giving my age away. I freely admit it. I am turning 49 on April Fool's Day. Okay, just saying. But yes, you got to take some better care of yourself. Yes. Bruises, blood clots, all these things are again all going through like the lowered immune system. Nope, not Scream. Chris Cole got it. Airplane. Don't call me Shirley. Chris Cole, which is good because you're up next anyway. So now you get to ask a question for your reading, Chris. But yes, it is the movie Airplane with Leslie Nielsen. And I can't remember what the character was, but we had one chick that was like, we're all gonna die. And next thing you know, everybody in the airplane is fucking slapping her and telling her to get a hold of herself. I mean, I would have, after the first time, I would have turned around and punched somebody. But that's just me. But yes, when our emotional reserves get low, like what's going on with you, Tori, it does have a physical impact. But I am actually picking up that there is literally a physical imbalance in there somewhere that is directly impacting the efficacy of your immune system. All right, so Chris, what did you want your reading on since you guessed Airplane? I really gave it away with 80s movie. When I said 80s movie, that was like, okay, I really kind of gave you guys the genre. Good night, Elspeth. I love you. If you're around tomorrow, maybe we can touch base for a bit. Yes, you can let your anxiety on that rest for a little bit. Again, I would get things like echinacea golden seal that you can get, vitamins that you can get over the counter. I would take a multivitamin daily. I would turn around and make sure that you're getting enough magnesium and potassium and stuff like that in your diet, and vitamin D. Okay, these are all things that you can grab that are over the counter that are immune system booster. Okay. For now, I would also wear a fucking mask when going outside. Because, you know, I know when I'm not feeling well, I put a mask on because I don't want to make other people sick. If I go out at all, I will have a mask on. And people are like, why are you masking? Because I'm sick and I don't want to give you sick. Okay. Now, if I'm not sick, I don't always mask. But if I had a compromised immune system, I would be masking just to give myself that extra little bit of protection. You know what I mean? Good night, Heather. I'm so glad to have seen you again, babe. I don't always wear a mask because even when I was masking up all the time, I would still get sick. I only mask up when I'm sick, you know, but I do make sure to wash my hands and, you know, I don't do too much alcohol on the hands, but I wash them on the regular, and I do the hand sanitizer on the regular too when I'm out, you know, but yeah. But yes, do make sure that the vitamins that you are choosing, Tori, are safe to take while breastfeeding. Not every vitamin is safe to take while breastfeeding. So double check with your healthcare professional, okay? All right, Chris. Chris says, okay, some things are shifting. Yes, we like shifting. Not shifty. We don't like shifty. We like shifting. Okay. So some things are shifting. Is this the point where my life is starting in a better direction? Excellent. You think you're supposed to take the prenatal. Prenatal vitamins are normally pretty darn good when you're breastfeeding. So that's a pretty safe bet. But again, double check. And let your doctor know that you might be experiencing a little bit of, you said, emotional stuff. You might have a little bit of postpartum going on, or just stress. And just make sure they know you're breastfeeding so that any medication that you're taking is safe, because anything that you take passes on through the mammary to the baby. Okay. So yeah. They also have special vitamins that are available to lactating mothers to make sure that you're maintaining enough of the own vitamins and stuff like that in your own system, because sometimes your system will, like, our bodies are miraculous and amazing things. And the nurturing of motherhood is fucking beautiful, because our bodies, when we have that skin to skin contact with our children, when we have that emotional, energetic, and that aura contact with the children, especially with a nursing child, you are literally enveloping them in your aura and having that direct connection, bond continuing on outside the body that you had going on inside your womb. Okay. When you're doing that, your body naturally sees and knows and participates on an energetic and a Reiki level to make sure your child has the ultimate chance of success. Now, in general, true mothers will sacrifice, and I say true mothers, will sacrifice for their children. And when I say true mothers, I'm talking about people with a mother's heart, not necessarily having given birth. I'm talking about true mothers, those who have true motherly love towards their children, whatever age they may be. We will sacrifice for our young ones. We will make sure they have before we have. Okay? We will turn around and treat them before we do something for ourselves. All right? And our bodies instinctually know this. So, Tori, while you are nursing your child, you may be giving your child those extra vitamins from your body and sacrificing some of your own immune health to make sure that your baby has all the immunities that you can pass on to her. Okay? So make sure you're supplementing your own immune system and getting everything that you need so that you have an excess of it for yourself and to be able to pass on to your nursing child. Makes sense? Breastfeeding and nursing is a beautiful thing when you can do it. Okay? But it is important, moms, and you have to know this, moms, and dads too, all of y'all out there. Okay? You cannot pour from an empty cup. The best way to cause the most success for your children, besides the love and attention and dedication that you give them, is to make sure that you are the healthiest you that you can be, to set the best example for your child that you can. And see, Bridget says it too. I always make sure my son gets what he wants and needs before me. I always make sure my stepson gets what he wants. I try. But I definitely make sure his needs are met. I will sacrifice and go 1,000,000 miles. I would walk 10,000. And that's not even, he never forget for a single minute. He grew under my heart, but not in it. But he is every bit as much my son. And I will absolutely sacrifice for him like nobody's business. All right. So, Chris, is this the point where your life is starting in a better direction? I know why I just wanted to pull So right now you are being forced to evaluate your choices as you're going through. Okay. So yes, this is definitely a beginning point for you. This is a starting point. We see here with the Page of Pentacles, you're just now beginning to start to set the right stage. But it is important that you think twice, act once. Or, the old axiom, measure twice, Chris, cut once. Okay? Measure twice, cut once. That's going to be really important right now because you are at a pivotal point in your life. And if you just start willy-nilly, body in motion before brain in gear, well, you're going to smooth brain yourself right out of some good opportunities. So, Chris, yes, you are at a turning point in your life, but still, don't just go with your gut. Think things through. Give your gut good weight. Give your intuition strong attention. But measure twice, cut once. Because once it's cut, you're done. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Bridget, when it comes down to it, he'll eat before you, he'll get clothes before you, whatever he needs. Absolutely. And that's what parents do. And our bodies, when we are breastfeeding and things like that, Tori, will do the same thing. So you got to make sure your body is having and getting what it needs. Tori, I don't know why, but this just popped into my head. I've never done this, but the fact that it just popped into my head randomly tells me that your guides may want you to look into this, but I've been hearing that there are different dietary needs for different blood types. Okay. So Tori, check what your dietary needs are for your blood type and make sure you're getting what you need, and check what the dietary needs for your infant's blood type are and make sure you're eating what they need as well. Because as long as you're breastfeeding, you're still eating for two. That means having the right probiotics in your system, avoiding the junk food with the antibiotics in it. Oh my God, if you turn around and look up, I have to admit it, I had a couple of McDoubles today. All right. The wolf wanted some McDoubles, and I'm like, yeah, you know what? I'm going to have 2 McDoubles too. I ate 2 antibiotic junk food specials today. I don't often do it, but I ate 2 antibiotic junk food specials today. I'll hang my head in shame now. But it's not, especially if you're breastfeeding, eating foods like that from like McDonald's, I know Wendy's, Burger King, all the big ones, they have various amounts of antibiotics in their beef. And I know that can come through while you're breastfeeding. And it can also impact your own health. So keep that in mind. Chris, I'm glad that helped and blessed you. Bridget, are you here? Yes, you are. You've been talking. God's daughter, are you here? Bridget, I'm going to go ahead and do your reading. God's daughter, are you still with us? You're going to get a general in a minute. And Michelle, are you here? Let me know you're here. And if you have not heard your name and you have liked, subscribed, and shared, let me know and I will put you on the free list. So Bridget, time for you to cut some people out of your life, girl. So you did. Okay, you'll be up next for mediumship. Are we going to be talking to your mom, or who are we talking to tonight, Tori? Bridget. We need to talk, Bridget. We're going to have a little heart-to-heart, okay? When people are constantly all about themselves, and when you go to them and ask for help when you need it, and they just have this excuse or whatever and just tell you, hey, I'm sorry, I can't right now. And you've been there for them through thick and thin. And they're just like, sorry, I can't. Yeah, no. It is time to get out your scissors, Bridget. Okay? When they hand you the scissors, it's time for you to go snip, snip, and cut them off. Okay? I'm seeing that you've got some people in your life that have been draining the living shit out of you. And I don't know why you haven't cut them off until now, but girl, take these scissors and start cutting. Take these scissors. Take them, Bridget. Take the scissors, Bridget, and start cutting these fuckers out of your life. Okay? Have your boundaries. When you turn around and you set your boundaries and they don't respect them, cut them off. Start removing those heartstrings that they keep pulling on. They're pulling on those heartstrings. Snip the string. Don't leave them there for them to pull on anymore. It is time for you to say one very important word, Bridget. No. Boundaries. Okay? Because you know what? I'm gonna put the graphic on for a minute. All right, here we go. This is it. Are you ready? Are you ready? Because you know what? You can be all love and light and still have boundaries. Fuck a corn. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck a corn. Where's my other? Come on. Right here? Okay, right there. Here we go. We're going to put a fuck here. We're going to put a fuck here. Fuck here. And a fuck there. Here, fuck there. Fuck everywhere. Fuck all McDonald had a farm. Fuck. You're all love and light, but have boundaries. Fuck. All right. I get it. And all those people who you have been there for and they aren't there for you through this tough time. All love and light, but have some fucking boundaries. All right. Cause Bridget Smith needs some boundaries. Fuck. Okay. Your son and his attitude too. But you know, you can't necessarily cut your son off, but you can, get that switch out. Spare the rod, spoil the child. All right, so we're going to talk to your mom. Me. It never takes Liz long to show up. I mean, I just turn around and I'm like, hey, Liz. And she's like, yo. All right. Why is your mom, the first thing she's on is that she tells me that you're avoiding dealing with something. And she's really feels like you're avoiding dealing with something with the family. You're avoiding dealing with a difficult situation within the family. She wants you to first know it's not going to get better by avoiding it. All right. Just, Marietta, if you would like to get a free reading, you don't get to ask a question, but you can get a free reading to know what the universe wants to let you know for today. By liking, subscribing, and sharing. If you'd like to ask a question, you can tip, donate, whatever, and then you'll get a chance to ask a question. But Liz is telling me you're avoiding something. You're avoiding dealing with a problem within the family, and she's telling you to deal with it. Okay, I'm not sure what that's about, Tori. But she's saying that in facing it head on, you'll get a different perspective of it. Her opinions, she feels a little more gentle than normal. It's like she's being more understanding of other people. Normally, your mom, Tori, is very much like it is this way and that's the end of that. Okay? And for some reason, in this case, whatever it is that you're not dealing with, she's, there's a lot of family drama. Okay. But she wants you to deal with it head on, but she wants you to have a more gentle perspective and look at it from a different point of view, which is, I'm shocked. I mean, I don't know your mom nearly as well as you do. I've gotten to know her over the last couple of years since she's died, and we've done a few mediumships on her and stuff like that. This does not sound like her. So, for whatever reason, this sounds like this is the kinder, gentler Liz. I don't know. But she is telling me that you need to take charge and you need to take control once you understand. So that sounds a little more like her. Okay, yeah. Yeah, you're sounding a little bit more like yourself. But she wants you to at least understand and express the understanding from the other perspective and then take charge and make the things happen that need to happen. But apparently for you to do that, you're going to have to understand things from a different perspective. Your oldest daughter. She's trying to tell me something and I'm trying to really confirm this with her because this is concerning. Because I keep getting she's hurt. She's hurt when you're not around. But I don't feel like there's an abuse thing. I feel like there's some kind of a hurt that she is not able to express. I'm not picking up any level of sexual abuse, or any kind of abuse. And it has something to do with her leg. I don't know. I just keep I keep seeing tiny little leg. Is she getting kind of any bruises on her leg or anything? Like somebody grabbed her leg or something's grabbing on her? Look for bruises on her leg. I'm not getting an abuse thing from a person. Okay. It's more like, I don't know, something like either she's grabbing onto her leg because she's upset or something. You've been getting a ton of bruises on your leg. But there's something with your daughter. She's not telling me it's you. It's more like when she's by herself, maybe that I just keep seeing something holding her leg or grabbing her leg. Is this a spirit? Not a spirit, but a spirit, which tells me that's an entity of some kind. And there's some kind of, can you sage or cleanse or whatever your house, Tori? I would highly recommend doing that. You will not kick your mom out because your mom is not an evil spirit, okay? But I am definitely picking up that there's something that's like holding on to your daughter's leg that's making her upset. Like, is she emotionally acting out, your oldest daughter or whatever? Because it's something that's holding on to her, attached to her, something. So if I were you, she's been grabbing at your legs a lot, and you've been seeing that she's really needing attention more. She's been constantly looking upstairs. Okay, go cleanse her space. Go cleanse her space. Okay, that's a BFD right there. Go cleanse her space. All right. If you cannot sage because of, the baby and stuff like that, then get some moon water, make some moon water, and put some sage in there and put it in a spray bottle and go squirt, 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 squirt around. Okay. But yeah, I think there might be something that it's like when she's alone. That's why I'm like, there's no abuse or anything like that. But when she's alone, something's grabbing her leg. So I think now she's grabbing your leg, trying to show you that something's grabbing her leg. I don't know. But yeah, she's physically safe. This is like an emotional, spiritual kind of thing. Do you have any kind of witch's ball or dream catcher or anything like that up for her? Because I would recommend that. If you don't have one, you can always get in touch with my friend Ashley Hart. She makes some, and she would make one. However, I mean, she custom makes things. I've seen her do little unicorn ones and shit like that, you know? So whatever your daughter's decor is, she'll make it with the right colors and stuff like that for that. But you have a huge dream catcher. Okay, cool. So have you been charging those in the moon? Have you been recharging those in the full moon? Have you been saging them to cleanse them out? Because you know dream catchers can get full. So saging your dream catchers. Okay. If you have a selenite can help cleanse them out. Okay. And you can also recharge them with the full moon. All right. So I would suggest that. But definitely saging and get that spiritual protection going for her. Okay. I'm feeling very, very strongly on that. Your mom is very insistent on that, to the point to where she's so like agitated that I'm like, all right, Liz, calm down. You know, just like, I get it. I'm saying something I'm talking to her about it. Relax. We got this. Okay. So yeah, take the time to do some saging for sure. Okay. Cleanse the dream catchers, you know, recharge them. We still have some of that full moon energy tonight, so it would be a good for that. Tonight is the full moon still on the gibbous moon. Yesterday was the full moon. So cleanse out, and yeah, it's an energy spiritual thing. You don't need to freak out about her health. No, you don't need to freak out about her health. It's an energy spiritual thing. But for whatever reason, your daughter's not very good at expressing herself and her emotions and her fear and stuff like that. So literally she's having night terrors from this, or terrors being on her own from this. So I would definitely make sure that you get that cleansing done ASAP. I would do it today, honestly. Even if it is go and ring bells, because ringing bells can clear out the air, okay? She's autistic, so communication can be hard. Okay, also, give her a bell and teach her to ring a bell when she doesn't feel safe. That ringing bells helps cleanse the air of anything negativity, okay? So that's why I like to use this, as when I'm doing spells and stuff like that, because it puts that good energy, that vibe, that chime out into the air. Wind chimes outside her window might be a help for her, or whatever. But teach her how to ringing a bell makes you spiritually cleans the spiritual area kind of thing. You know what I mean? Your mom says there's really not much else that she can tell you that you don't already know, but she wants you to deal with whatever this drama thing is head on, okay? But from a understanding perspective. Do you have any questions for her, Tori? Okay, this is kind of funny because she's like the way she is, and it's weird coming from her because she's never been one of the big doctor proponents, but she's like, I'm not a doctor, do what the doctor says. She's very opinionated, but she's just like, do what the doctor says. She wants you to go. She wants you to live your life. She's like, you're the mom now. You have to make these choices. Figure it out. Do what the doctor says, kind of thing. I have a feeling like that she thinks that you need to taken out or whatever, but it's like she wants you to go and do the doctor thing. She wants you to do the doctor thing. That explains it. I've been avoiding the doctor. So that's why she's like, her first thing coming out the bat is like, do what the doctor says. Duh! You know, and that's almost how she came across with it. It's just like, are you really asking me this right now? Go to the doctor. You know? So, yeah. Go do it. Take care of it. All right. God's daughter, you're here still? And Michelle Harris, are you here? Let me know you guys are here. I know. But it doesn't ever really go away, the missing them, Tori, but we do have to pick up and do anyway, because life doesn't stop, much as we may want it to. It doesn't stop. All right. God's daughter, what we have here for you, we have the Four of Wands, we have the Three of Swords, and then we have the Page of Wands. So what I'm seeing here is you're really trying to manifest this like happy family dream. But the problem is that you have not let go of the traumas from your past. Okay? You are going to have to reevaluate and kind of retrain yourself and deal with these traumas before you can even get to the point of accepting happiness. I could hand you, God's daughter, exactly what it is that you're looking for on a silver platter, and you would still not be happy, because the traumas that you have within yourself, within your heart, those limiting mindsets, those problems, those beliefs, those things that are in your heart that you try to kind of just like, let's turn that frown upside down and somehow like power through it. What you're doing is you're sweeping your stuff under the rug. Okay? You need to pull it out into the light of day. You need to look at things, get to the heart of the matter, get to the very crux of everything that's the root of these problems. Good night, Tori. Sweet dreams, and you're welcome, my darling. But you need to get to the heart of these issues, God's daughter. If you don't, then no matter where you are, no matter what you have, no matter what you're given, it's just not going to seem okay. And you'll have that moment of like, I'm being happy and I'm manifesting and I'm being positive. But why am I so sad? You know? And all the outward stuff is there, but inside and in those quiet moments, you're just like, and that doesn't help anything. It doesn't help anyone. Okay? You're going to have to go through and really pull apart those traumas. You're going to have to really look at the core of some of those limiting beliefs and limiting mindsets that are keeping you from being truly joyful. Okay? Get into those traumas. Stop trying to ignore them. Stop trying to sweep them under the rug. Pull them out, kicking and screaming. Make friends with your inner demons and get them to working for you instead of constantly sabotaging you. Yes, I mean your painful past. Because until you deal with your traumas from the past, you are dragging them along. Like, have you ever seen, what's that thing with the Ghost of Christmas Past? But the first thing you see beforehand, before you get to the Ghost of Christmas Past, is you have Bob Marley who visits Ebenezer Scrooge. Okay? And Bob Marley is weighted down by chains and all the stuff and all the wealth and stuff like that he chased throughout his life. Bob Marley was all about the money. So when he visited Ebenezer Scrooge, he was like, dude, you do not want to end up like me, weighted and chained by materialism and the things that don't really matter. Okay, he was A Christmas Carol. Thank you, A Christmas Carol. But Bob Marley, he comes and he turns around and says, Ebenezer Scrooge, 3 ghosts are going to visit you so that you don't end up like me. And he's wandering around with these chains, and just everywhere he goes, he's dragging this huge weight along with him, and that weight is attached to his soul. What's going on with you right now, God's daughter, is your painful past, your past traumas are a huge weight on your soul, and all that happy sunshine, turn that brown upside down, and all that sort of thing. It's not helping. Because that's all out here. While in here, things need to be dealt with. No, it is not easy. It is not easy. Therapy, people to talk to, shadow work, these are important things for you. But you're not going to be able to allow yourself to feel happy no matter how good everything around you is. You're not going to be able to allow yourself to feel happy until you're able to deal with some of that painful past, babe. And I hate that for you. I'm sad for you on that. But we all have to do it. We all have to go through our shadow work. We all have to understand our past so we can let it go and move forward with our futures. Okay? Trust me, I don't know that you can afford not to do therapy. When something is important, you make the time to do it. All right, so make the time to do this. It's a good idea for you. All right. Michelle Harris, are you still here with us? Michelle Harris. Last call. And has anybody else liked, subscribed, and shared that has not gotten their free reading? We are calling last call, guys. Last call. Like, subscribe, and share to get your free reading. Michelle Harris. Well, you know, I have some guides out for free in my Witch Coaches Sanctuary Marketplace, or I have my mentorship group where we do shadow working, and I teach shadow work and how to do shadow work there. Here's a little bit of information about that. Are you ready to deepen your spiritual journey? If so, let's take it to the next level together. I'm LadyShiya, psychic, medium, doctor of divinity, and your witch coach with over 36 years of experience in witchcraft. I invite you to the Mystical Mentorship Circle. This is the haven you've been searching for, especially if you're an empath or thirsting for a like-minded community. We learn everything from shadow work, Reiki, runes, tarot, astrology, and even life skills that matter. The best part? You get all of this for only $25 a month. You're not just learning, you're growing alongside a supportive community that understands you. Plus, you get special perks like free monthly readings, discounts on live events, master classes, and personalized mentoring from yours truly, the Witch Coach. Let your journey begin now. Visit LadyShiya.com. There's always 1,000,001 reasons not to do therapy. But when it comes down to it, when something's important to you, you'll find a way. So, Chris, yes, it was one and the same. I just allowed you to ask a question on your freebie rather than get the general that everybody else got. You got a chance to ask a question because you got the answer on the airplane. So yeah, that was your freebie. You just got to get to ask a question that nobody else got to. All right. How do you do that cleansing if you can't burn sage? Make some moon water, Bridget, and then kind of put some sage, some white sage, or sage in. You can even do if you happen to have some of the powdered sage that you use on Thanksgiving, you can take some of the powdered sage, stick it in with the moon water, and just start spraying stuff down. Make sure that you spray in areas that are Color fast. Okay, check for color fastness, because sometimes, yes, having sage in water can impact things, or getting certain things wet. It's not a good idea. So just make sure when you're spraying around or misting that around, that you do so in such a way that you're not soaking anything or causing discoloration on stuff. You know what I mean? What do I mean by moon water? Moon water, you can do a Google search for it, but it's basically a way of making holy water with the moon's energy. If you've got sage incense, then you can burn the sage incense. God's daughter, you seem like a fairly religious person. You might check out maybe getting involved in a church group in your area. If you're in the Christian faith, I know there's probably tons. There, you might check out, if you're more universal interfaith, you might check out like a Unity church or a Unitarian church, something like that, you know. That might be a possibility. But getting involved in any kind of like here in our area, we have local pagan meetups over at the Mythic Treasures. And this is where I do my every third Saturday guided meditations, guided journeys of meditation every third Saturday. All right, my darlings, it has been a fun night, so we are going to call it an evening. I'm going to leave you guys with a little bit of instruction. So for those of you guys who are here, you can stick around and continue to listen, because I am going to give you a little promo of something that I do on my mentorship circle. And this is how it's the week 3 teaching on the energy basics, working with energy, how to do grounding, shielding, and centering. So here's a little bit of info for you. In our previous session, we explored the creation of sacred spaces and crafting sanctuaries that resonate with our spirit and our intentions. This week, we delve into the foundational practices of energy work: grounding, centering, and shielding. These practices are the pillars of our craft, essential skills that empower us and direct our energy effectively, ensuring our spiritual well-being and enhancing our magical workings. Energy work is the art of recognizing, interacting with, and manipulating the subtle energies that flow within and around us. It is a fundamental aspect of witchcraft, underpinning our rituals, spells, and daily practices. This week, we focus on the basics of energy work, learning how to ground ourselves to the earth, center our inner energies, and shield ourselves from external influences. Let's explore these essential practices together, understanding their principles and integrating them into our daily routines. This week is about building your foundation, fortifying your spiritual core, and preparing for the magical journey ahead. Let's begin this transformative journey into the world of energy work. Understanding and mastering energy work is not just an aspect of our practice. It is the very heartbeat of our practice. Energy is the fabric of the universe, the unseen force that connects us to every leaf, stone, and star. Energy work is the art of recognizing, engaging with, and directing this universal life force known across various traditions as chi, prana, or mana. It's a universal language that is spoken by the winds, whispered by the waters, flickered in the fire, and hummed by the earth beneath our feet. In our practice, energy work is the harmonious dance with these forces, a dance that shapes our reality, heals our spirits, and manifests our deepest desires. Why, you may ask, is managing our energy so crucial? Imagine for a moment a river. When it flows freely, it nourishes the land, brings life, and moves with purpose. But when it's blocked or polluted, it stagnates and can no longer sustain the vibrant ecosystem around it. Similarly, our energy is the river of our spirit. By learning to cleanse, focus, and direct this energy, we ensure that our spiritual river flows freely, nourishing our practice and sustaining our connection to the universe. I have mentioned that there are 3 practices that stand as foundational pillars: grounding, centering, and shielding. These practices form the basis of our energetic hygiene and mastery, each serving a unique and vital purpose. Grounding is our anchor, connecting us to the nurturing energies of the earth. It's a practice that allows us to release excess or discordant energies and draw in stability and nourishment. Like a tree sinking its roots into the soil, grounding strengthens us, enabling us to stand firm in the face of life's storms. Centering, on the other hand, is the art of inner alignment. It is the process of gathering our scattered energies, harmonizing our thoughts, emotions, and spirit. When centered, we are like the calm eye of a hurricane, stable, focused, and ready to engage with the world from a place of clarity and strength. Shielding is our protective barrier, the energetic armor that guards our spirit. In a world brimming with energies of all kinds, shielding helps us maintain our sanctity of our inner temple, keeping out unwanted influences and preserving our spiritual integrity. Together, these practices form a triad of empowerment, a set of tools that enable us to navigate the energetic dimensions of our world with wisdom, grace, and strength. As we delve into each of these practices, we embark on a transformative journey, one that will elevate our craft, deepen our connection to the universe, and bring balance and harmony to our lives. Consider the simple yet profound structure of a 3-legged stool. Each leg is crucial, providing the stability and balance needed for the stool to function. Similarly, grounding, centering, and shielding are the 3 legs of our energy practice. Together, they create a platform of spiritual stability. Without one, the structure, our energetic equilibrium, becomes wobbly and unstable, leading us to imbalance and inefficiency in our craft. This triad of empowerment forms the bedrock of a robust energy practice, ensuring that as we engage with the intricate layers of the universe, we do so from a place of balance, clarity, and strength. Just as a stool relies on the equal length and strength of its legs to stand firm, our spiritual practice relies on the harmonious integration of grounding, centering, and shielding to ensure our energetic well-being and the effectiveness of our magical work. So, as we prepare to explore these fundamental practices of energy work, let's do so with an open heart and a receptive spirit, ready to embrace the profound changes and growth that await us on this path. Let's start with grounding, the foundational step that should precede any magical practice or, indeed, any undertaking whatsoever. Grounding is the act of connecting our energy with the earth, creating a conduit through which we can release excess, scattered, or discordant energies, and in turn, draw in stability, calm, and rejuvenation. It is the spiritual equivalent of anchoring a ship, ensuring that no matter how turbulent the seas are, we remain steadfast, secure, and connected to a source of unwavering strength. The practice of grounding offers a myriad of benefits, acting as a cornerstone of spiritual well-being and balance. When we ground ourselves, we attune our energy to the earth's natural rhythms, promoting a state of harmony, clarity. It calms our minds, soothes our emotions, and revitalizes our physical bodies. In our magical work, grounding serves as a preparatory step, ensuring that we approach our rituals and spells from a place of centered stability, fully present and attuned to the energies that we seek to engage with. Now, let's embark on a grounding exercise together, a journey to connect with the Earth's nurturing embrace. So, start by finding a quiet, comfortable space where you can sit or stand undisturbed. If possible, allow your bare feet to touch the natural ground. If it's not possible, that's okay. The ground is always accessible beneath you through visualization. Gently close your eyes and focus on your breath, feeling the rise and fall of your chest. Visualize roots extending from the base of your spine or the soles of your feet, penetrating deep into the earth, past soil and stone, reaching into the core of her being. With each inhale, draw up the earth's energy, cool, grounding, and nurturing. Feel this energy filling your body, bringing a sense of calm and stability to every part of your being. With each exhale, release any tension, worry, or dissonance you may be holding on to. Let it flow out from you and down through your root, safely dispersing into the earth, leaving you lighter and more centered. Continue this cycle of exchange, this dance of giving and receiving with the earth. As you do so, remember that it's entirely natural, even beneficial, to offer Mother Earth all the negativity you carry. Just as she masterfully transforms waste into life-giving fertilizer, she can take the negative energy that we offer, break it down, and return it to the environment and to us as fertile ground for our personal growth. In this sacred exchange, the earth recycles our burdens, providing us with nourishing energy to create the world we wish to inhabit. Allow yourself to become a bridge between the sky and the ground, perfectly balanced, deeply rooted. When you feel a sense of completeness, a grounding in the present moment, gently bring your awareness back to your surroundings, carrying with you the tranquility and stability that you have cultivated. Incorporating grounding into your daily life can transform your approach to both the mundane and the magical. It can serve as a morning ritual to start your day with intention and clarity, a preparatory practice before engaging in energy work, or a calming technique during times of stress or uncertainty. Grounding reminds us that we are not solitary beings, but a part of a greater web of life, connected to the earth and to all of her children. As you navigate through your practice and the intricacies of your daily life, embrace the practice of grounding as a constant companion. Allow it to serve as a steadfast reminder of your deep connection to the earth, offering you a source of stability among life's fluctuating rhythms. Remember, grounding is more than a practice. It's a way of being, a mindful engagement with the world that you can return to at any point throughout the day, as often as needed. This conscious connection ensures that no matter where you find yourself, you remain anchored, balanced, and intimately woven into the fabric of the world around you. So, my fellow travelers, as we transition from the nurturing embrace of grounding to the centered calm of our next practice. Carry with you the strength and serenity that comes from your deep connection with the earth. Let this grounding experience be a foundation upon which we build further, guiding and nurturing you. May it bestow upon your path a perpetual stability and groundedness, blessing you with its enduring presence. As we now turn towards centering, let's build upon this stable base, finding our inner balance as seamlessly as we connected with the earth beneath us. Centering is the sacred art of aligning our inner energies, establishing a serene core within the storm of daily life. This practice invites us to discover our spiritual equilibrium, a point of stillness and strength that lies at the very heart of our being. It's about cultivating an inner sanctuary, a space of clarity and calm from which our magic and our lives can unfold with purpose and grace. Visualize centering as aligning the spiritual compass of your soul. Just as a compass steadily points north, centering directs your inner energies to your spiritual access. This practice brings you to your essence, to that quiet, steadfast center of your spirit, where your true power and wisdom reside. The role of centering in energy work is pivotal, serving as our internal anchor. It enables us to collect our scattered thoughts and emotions, focusing our energy like a laser beam. When centered, imagine yourself as a tree with deep roots and a solid trunk, standing resilient regardless of the chaos that may whirl around you. After grounding ourselves, establishing a firm connection with the earth, and allowing its stability to anchor us, we now turn our attention inward for the practice of centering. This essential step draws us into the core of our being, inviting us to gather and balance our inner energies. Before we begin, ensure that you are grounded, creating a solid foundation upon which to build this practice. Find a serene space, free from disturbance, where you can comfortably sit or stand. Allow yourself to settle into the space, feeling the stability from your grounding exercise still anchoring you. Gently close your eyes, turning your focus inward, and begin to attune to the rhythm of your breath. Feel its natural cycle, the gentle rise and fall, the ebb and flow of life within you. With each breath, begin to draw your scattered energies towards a focal point within your body, just in front of your spine. This point, often found at the heart or solar plexus, serves as your center, a nexus of personal power and tranquility. Visualize this area as a reservoir of energy, your inner sanctum where strength and serenity coalesce. I personally visualize with the solar plexus chakra, since that is right at the diaphragm, and it is the center of personal power. As you continue to breathe deeply and evenly, envision the central point glowing with a radiant light. With every inhalation, this light grows brighter, more defined. Each exhalation magnetically draws any dispersed energies, distractions, or tensions into this radiant sphere, transforming them into clarity and strength. This light is your essence, purified and concentrated, a beacon of inner balance and focus. Feel the energy within you converging into this luminous core, creating a sense of harmony and alignment. All external noise, all peripheral concerns are gently pulled into the center, leaving only tranquility and a profound sense of equilibrium. You are not withdrawing from the world, but you are gathering in your energies to engage with it more fully from a place of centered power. Continue this visualization, allowing the sensation of balance to permeate your being. You are deeply rooted, yet acutely aware of the energy center within you, a stable access in a dynamic world. When you sense a feeling of completeness, a grounded and centered readiness to interact with the world from this place of strength and composure, gently allow your awareness to broaden, carrying this equal equilibrium with you as you return to your surroundings. This practice of centering, especially when preceded by grounding, is a potent way to navigate life with intention and focus. It reminds us that true balance starts within and that our inner sanctuary is a source of strength that we can tap into at any moment, ready to face the world with clarity and poise. Embracing the practice of centering is invaluable, especially prior to engaging in rituals or during moments when stress or distractions arise. It equips us to approach our magical endeavors and our daily challenges from a place of harmony and poise. By centering ourselves, we ensure that our actions, words, and thoughts emanate from our truest intentions, aligned with our highest aspirations. As you navigate through your days and your practice, cherish the power of centering. Let it become a regular part of your routine, a touchstone to which you can return whenever you need to gather your energies and rediscover your balance. Centering is more than a practice for the ritual space. It's a life skill, offering a sanctuary of stability and lucidity that you can access in any situation. Through the practice of centering, we discover not only balance, but a deeper connection to our authentic selves. Here, in this centered space, we are poised to truly listen to our inner voice, engage with our intuition, and confidently chart our path with wisdom and serenity. It is a great thing to do when needing to contemplate any decisions or next steps on your spiritual or even your daily mundane interactions. Having established a solid foundation with grounding and cultivated inner equilibrium through centering, we now approach the third pillar of our energy practice, shielding. This critical component of our energetic triad serves as a powerful testament to self-preservation and empowerment of our energetic triad. It serves as a beautiful thing on our sacred journey. Shielding is not simply about creating barriers. It's about consciously curating the energies that we allow into our space. As we delve into the act of shielding, we come to understand that while it is fundamentally an energetic practice, it also manifests in the physical realm. Setting clear boundaries and learning to articulate our truth lovingly are tangible extensions of our energy shields. These actions reinforce our energetic defenses, promoting the most harmonious environment possible for ourselves and for those within our sphere of influence. As we explore the art of shielding, we acknowledge its vital role as a guardian of our energy, a practice that empowers us to navigate through life with discernment and ensuring that the sanctity of our inner world is preserved and respected. Shielding is akin to creating a personal sanctuary, an energetic cocoon that envelops you. This sanctuary is your space of purity and peace, a bastion that filters out noise, negativity, and disruption. Let's use a sci-fi analogy since I'm a huge Star Trek fan. Much like spacecraft navigating the vast cosmos, We constantly encounter various energies. Our favorite fictional starships typically maintain a standard shield for accidental impacts during its journey, providing a basic level of protection. However, in precarious situations when facing unknown territories or Romulans, the crew reinforces these shields or activates specialized combat shields, channeling additional power to safeguard the vessel. For witches and practitioners of the craft, mastering the art of shielding is paramount, paralleling this proactive approach in space travel. It enables us to engage with the world, its seen and unseen energies, without being swayed, drained, or adversely affected. Our everyday shield, much like a ship's standard protective barrier, offers a baseline of defense, warding off minor disturbances and maintaining our personal space. Yet, when we encounter situations that are more challenging or energy draining, we too can divert extra power to our shields, intensifying our protective barriers. This might involve reinforcing our energy shields through focused visualization or adopting physical measures such as assertively setting boundaries or removing ourselves from toxic environments. This can help us deal with the Romulans of the world. And for those of you who might not be so well versed in the cosmic sagas of Star Trek, let's take a quick celestial detour. The Romulans, a rather feisty bunch, known for their love of conquest and, let's say, unique approach to emotional regulation, or lack thereof, bear a striking resemblance to what we might think of the narcissists on our own little blue planet. Just as you wouldn't want your spaceship crossing paths with the Romulan fleet without some solid shields up, navigating life amongst earthly energy drainers calls for a similar strategy. So, consider your energy shield a little bit like the USS Enterprise's shield. Always good to have them at the ready for those not so peaceful encounters. By consciously aligning our physical actions with our energetic intentions, we create a comprehensive shield, a harmonized defense that operates on multiple levels, ensuring our well-being and spiritual integrity in a multifaceted world. This dynamic approach to shielding allows us to navigate through life's complexities with confidence, fully equipped to modulate our defenses as circumstances evolve, ensuring that we remain protected, centered, and empowered on our journey. Before embarking on our shielding exercise, it's paramount to establish a foundation of grounding and centering. Begin by connecting with the earth, feeling a steady presence beneath you, allowing any excess energy, to flow away. Then draw your focus inward, centering your energy at your core, creating a space of calm and equilibrium within. Now, well grounded and centered, you are prepared to construct your shield with clarity and intention. Find a peaceful space where distractions fade into the background, allowing you to focus fully on the task at hand. Settle into a comfortable position, be it seated or standing, and gently close your eyes. Turn your attention to your breath, feeling its rhythmic flow, constant exchange of giving and receiving, much like the energy exchange with the earth during grounding. With each breath, begin to visualize a sphere of protective light emanating from your core. This light radiates outward, enveloping your entire being in a cocoon of energy. This radiant sphere is your shield, a barrier crafted not only of light, but of your intent, your will, and your spirit. It is a dynamic, responsive force, shaped by your deepest intentions and fortified by your connection to the earth and your centered state of being. As the sphere of light takes form around you, infuse it with your intention. What are the energies you wish to block? What are the frequencies you're willing to allow in? Your intention is the architect of your shield, sculpting its strength, its permeability, and its resonance. Feel the solidity of your shield, the clarity of its boundaries, testament to your will and your commitment to safeguard your inner world. But remember, a shield, while energetically powerful, also requires alignment with your physical actions and words. It is a holistic defense encompassing you, not just your spiritual boundaries, but your physical and emotional. Reinforce your energetic shield by setting clear, assertive boundaries in your interactions and by choosing words that reflect your intent to protect your space. Just as your shield blocks unwanted energies, let your actions and words be a physical manifestation of this protective barrier, ensuring coherence and strength in your energetic presence. As you complete this shielding exercise, carry the awareness of your protective sphere with you. Let it be a constant, subtle guardian, a reminder of your sovereignty over your personal space. And as you move through your day, periodically reaffirm the presence of your shield, adjusting its intensity and scope as needed, ensuring that you navigate your world not just as a participant, but as a sovereign being, grounded, centered, and profoundly protected. Now remember, throughout the day, our energy shields are subject to wear and tear. They get pinged by external energies, interactions, and the general busyness of life. This makes it crucial to regularly reinforce our shield. In the midst of a bustling day when time is of the essence, maintaining your shield can be seamlessly integrated. Here's a quick and effective exercise to reinforce your shields, ensuring they remain robust and resilient against the day's demands. Pause for a moment, even amidst the hustle and bustle around you. Take a deep, grounding breath, feeling the stability of the earth beneath you. As you exhale, swiftly bring to mind the radiant sphere of your shield. With a swift, intentional thought, imagine infusing your shield with a burst of energy, like a quick charge to its system. Visualize this energy reinforcing the luminance of your shield, making it brighter, more vibrant, and impenetrable. This swift reinforcement can be likened to a quick polish of a mirror, ensuring it reflects with clarity, or a rapid tuning of an instrument, ensuring its notes ring true. It's a practice that can be done in a brief moment, between meetings, before a challenging conversation, or even in the quiet of a bathroom break. A mere few seconds are enough to affirm the presence and strength of your shield, ensuring it continues to protect you as you navigate your day. Remember, while this quick reinforcement is powerful, it is also essential to complement it with regular, more in-depth maintenances of your shield. Together, these practices ensure your shield remains versatile and adaptive, a true reflection of your needs and intentions as you move through the ever-shifting landscape of life. Understand that shields are versatile and adaptive. They can be mirrors reflecting negativity away from you, or filters selectively allowing in only what serves your highest and greatest good. The nature of your shield can shift based upon your circumstances, your emotional landscape, and the type of work you're engaged in. I normally envision my shield as a strong plexiglass that I can see through, but nothing else can get through. You can also do a one-way mirror visualization where you can see out, but people only see a reflection of themselves when looking at you. Becoming adept at adjusting and customizing your shields is a sign of a seasoned practitioner, attuned to the ever-changing dynamics of energy and environment. Grasping the art of shielding is more than protection. It's about moving through the world with assurance and tranquility. A well-crafted shield is more than a defense. It's a declaration of your autonomy and a testament to your respect for your personal space and energy. It enables you to observe without absorbing, to interact without losing your center. As we wrap up this exploration of shielding, let's hold the significance of this practice close to our hearts. Remember, your energy is a sacred treasure. Shielding is not just a technique, it's an affirmation of your worth and a proclamation of your sovereignty over your spiritual space. Treasure and hone this practice, and may your shield stand resolute, a testament to your wisdom and to your unyielding strength. Through our exploration of grounding, centering, and shielding, we've embraced powerful tools, not just for our rituals, but for the tapestry of our everyday lives. Today's focus is on weaving these practices into the daily fabric, transforming ordinary moments into opportunities for spiritual growth and balance. Grounding, centering, and shielding, when integrated into daily routines, nurture the soul much like sunlight and water nurture a garden. Each practice, consistently applied, ensures our spiritual well-being flourishes amidst the demands of daily life. Starting the day with a grounding exercise sets a stable foundation for whatever lies ahead. Picture yourself each morning taking a few moments to connect with the Earth's energy. This might involve standing barefoot on the ground, visualizing roots growing from your feet, or engaging in mindful, deep breathing. Such a practice, even brief, can instill a sense of calm and readiness for the day's challenges. Centering serves as a powerful tool for transforming between tasks. Amidst the busyness of the day, centering can act like a reset button, pulling you back to your core and allowing you to approach each new task with renewed clarity and focus. A short centering exercise, perhaps a moment of focused breathing or a brief meditation, can be a sanctuary of peace in a hectic schedule. Shielding, too, holds its place in our daily routines. Regularly reinforcing your shield, especially before stepping into potentially challenging situations, ensures your energy remains your own, untouched by the external chaos. Visualizing your shield during your morning routine and or before important meetings can fortify your sense of security and autonomy, allowing you to engage with the world on your terms. Regular practice of these energy work techniques is vital. Much like a muscle that strengthens with constant use, your ability to ground, center, and shield becomes more potent and intuitive the more you engage with it. Mindfulness of your energy and how it interacts with the world around you can transform not only your spiritual practice, but your daily life. To illustrate the profound impact of these practices that they can have, allow me to share a chapter from my own life. A time when grounding, centering, and shielding moved from being mere concepts to essential lifelines. My journey as an empath and a psychic began early on in life with gifts that were both a blessing and a challenge. Navigating through life, especially my teenage years, I was gifted with insights and sensitivities far beyond my years. But with such gifts came overwhelming waves of emotions and energies from those around me. At the tender age of 14, I was fortunate to join a coven, a circle that introduced me to the practices of grounding, centering, and shielding. However, like many at that age, I underestimated the power of these practices. The tumultuous emotions of teenage life, coupled with the daunting task of concealing my true self and my gifts from my narcissistic parents, left me with little support and feelings of isolation. My visits to the coven, though enlightening, were too infrequent to counterbalance the daily storms I faced. The emotional weight of high school, the lack of understanding at home, and the struggle to shield my gifts, it pushed me to a breaking point. At 16, in a moment of despair, I reached for an entire bottle of Tylenol to put a stop to all of it. But fate had other plans, and I awoke the next day, sick, but with a chance to make a change. It was then that my coven intervened, recognizing the urgency of integrating grounding, centering, and shielding into my daily routine. They instill in me the discipline of these practices, not just as a ritual, but as a daily necessity. An accountability partner from the coven became my anchor, assuring that I diligently practice these techniques every day. And slowly, the transformation unfolded. The chaos that once overwhelmed me began to recede. Grounding every morning connected me to a sense of stability. Centering allowed me to navigate through the day with a sense of inner peace and focus, and shielding became my sanctuary, safeguarding me from the relentless barrage of external energies.
Emotional damage.
Even the bustling retail environment I worked in, once a battlefield of emotional energies, became manageable. This regimen, once a discipline, evolved into a lifeline, transforming what was once a source of immense stress into a journey of spiritual practice and empowerment for me. It taught me that the storms of life, no matter how fierce, can be navigated with grace if one is grounded, centered, and shielded. It's a lesson I carry close to my heart and a testament to the transformative power of these practices and the resilience of the human spirit. So, my fellow travelers, as we conclude this exploration of integrating energy work into daily life, remember that each moment holds the potential for magic. These practices are your tools, your allies in weaving a life of balance, strength, and harmony. May your days be filled with the profound peace and empowerment that comes from a life lived with intention and spiritual connection. Our journey through the essential practices of energy work, grounding, centering, and shielding draws to a close today. We've ventured together into the heart of these foundational techniques, exploring how they ground us to the earth, balance our inner energies, and protect our spiritual sanctum. Each practice, a vital thread in the tapestry of our craft, empowers us to navigate our days with intention, clarity, and strength. As we part ways for now, I encourage you to carry these practices with you, integrating them into the rhythm of your daily life. Let grounding be your go-to ritual, centering your constant companion amidst life's transitions, and shielding your faithful guardian. Remember, the true magic of these practices unfolds through regular engagement and mindful application. I invite you to share your experiences and insights with our community. Your journey, your challenges, and your triumphs enrich us all, weaving together a tapestry of shared wisdom and collective growth. As you practice, observe, and learn, know that your voice is a valued part of our circle. As we look forward to our next gathering, we will explore the foundational principles of the Witch's Pyramid, the core tenets that shape our beliefs and guide our actions in witchcraft. This exploration will lead us into the heart of the craft, revealing the intricate balance between knowledge, will, daring, and silence. Daring these principles, they will form the bedrock. They do form the bedrock of our practice. They offer not just a framework for our magical workings, but also a compass for our spiritual journey. As we delve into the Witch's Pyramid, we will prepare to embark on a path of profound discovery and growth, a journey that deepens our understanding of the craft and ourselves, weaving through that intricate tapestry of belief, power, and transformation. Before we part, allow me to express my heartfelt gratitude for your presence and engagement. The energy and intention you bring to the circle, infuse it with life, creating a space of learning, support, and shared magical experience. As you step forward into your week, carry with you the strength, balance, and protection that you've cultivated here. May your days be filled with the quiet confidence that comes from a spirit that is grounded, centered, and shielded. Until we meet again in the circle of enchantment, continue to nurture your practice, explore the depths of your spirit, and embrace the journey with an open heart. Merry meet, merry part, until we merry meet again. Blessed be.